Hi everybody, it's Rhiannon. I am Tuesday's co-host for Witches of the Moon. This week's topic is astral projection, astral traveling. What that is when you kind of have an out-of-body experience. It's your astral body leaving your physical body and you're able to travel in that form. I do not do that. I know people who do. My mother-in-law is very skilled at this. My husband can. It's not something that I've ever been comfortable with. Curious, yes. Comfortable enough to do it? No. Still-minded enough to do it? Nuh-uh. So, I'm going to tell you how my mother-in-law used to do it, or at least how she would tell me that she would do it. She always told me to start in the morning. She said that in the morning, she was able to get to that in-between place a little bit better without the possibility of falling asleep, or at least the possibility being less. You relax yourself in a comfortable position. You get your mind quiet. You still, it's almost like you're going to meditate. You put yourself in a good atmosphere for it. Anything that you would normally do to meditate, that is what you would do to get yourself ready to do this. She said that she would start with one body part at a time, where she would get in the in-between state, and she would try to make herself very conscious of like her fingers, and she would try to lift her fingers in her mind, piece by piece. It's kind of like, she described it as you were almost peeling yourself off of yourself. Once she was completely relaxed, completely calm, and completely self-aware in that in-between state, she could get up and she could maneuver around the house. In that state, she and her fiance at the time, he would help her by, before he would leave to go to work at night, he would put a symbol or something in the medicine cabinet, when she was asleep, and then she would get up in the morning, do her exercise, and get up to see if, she would travel to the bathroom, to the cabinet where she knew the image would be in her astral body, and she would look and see what it was, and then she would wake up to see if she'd actually done it. That kind of thing. And her and my husband would do the same thing once she got him into it, to where they would leave symbols around their own homes, like our home. Like my husband would draw a heart and sit it on the counter for her, and it's kind of odd to think that she's astral traveling in our home. But, and we kind of stopped it after a little while because it's just weird. But they would do that back and forth, and then, the next day she would call and she's like, well, I saw a heart sitting on your counter. And, they would do stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I did enjoy watching it. It was very cool to see that somebody could do that. I don't have still enough mind to do that, when I was interested. And then, I had an incident where I accidentally did it once, and it scared the crap out of me. I am not physically comfortable with coming out of my physical body. But it is, a skill that, some people are able to do very well. I think even if I wanted to do it, I do not have a very calm mind. When I do meditation, period, there has to be some kind of music, or my mind is just constant. And I do not concentrate well if it's quiet, because then it's like, oh, well, I gotta do this, this, and this. Wait, nope, I'm trying to do this. Or it's constant. So, I am not one of those people that could do that, even if I wanted to. But she's never really had a bad experience. She's never had an experience where she felt lightheaded or, physically impaired. I mean, she was tired. And of course, she described it as being very light feeling, like tingly, and I get that because the one time that I did do it, the vibrations in my body, I've never felt that again, ever. So I get that, but she, never had any physical issues with it, and neither did my husband. They did eventually, just kind of fizzled out. She kind of figured, okay, I can do it, and then she moved on to learning something else. My husband did as well. Because I don't do it, I feel like I don't have very much to contribute other than their experiences and what she would tell me. But I hope this helps at least, kind of get some clarity on what it is that you would be doing. Maybe some exercises to try, by having somebody leave you symbols in your home, if you live with somebody, or if you want to travel to a friend's house and you can get that far, and they can leave you symbols just so you can kind of test yourself to see whether or not you are doing what you envision that you're doing. So anyway, I hope this helps. I'm sorry that I wasn't more help, but as always, blessed be, and I will see you next time.